look who's here right from the jump.
Isn't that crazy? I finished up my show and I was like, when is he on? And I saw you were coming on 5 past. So I just.
Yeah. 6:05, baby. That's now that we're back in normal times. Because last week, you guys were still, you had gotten rid of the daylight savings times and we hadn't yet.
Oh, that's right. And now you're in sync?
Okay. Yeah, we're in sync now. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So now you're 6 hours again. 6 hours ahead. Hey, Bashers. It is Friday, November 7th. Welcome to the Friday Night Bash. Here we are. And look, with the big guy right from the jump. How fun is that? Let's look in our magic mirror and see who's joining us tonight. Panel Power coming back for you, number one. Oh, my God. Look at this. And Nick Papalexandrakos. Hey, Dirk. Hey, iBashers. Hey, Nick. How are you? I love your last name. That's amazing. It's very Greek. Very Greek. Andy M is here, and Melly C, and Dave Fahrenheit 451. He upvoted. Happy Friday, says her. Hitesh is here, and Fergal. Andrew popping in, as always, with the Canadian $5 right from the jump. Thanks for getting the party started. Congratulations to Panel Power. Thumbnail, road trip to Oz. Yeah, working on it with Meme. Eventually, I'm just trying to get, DL and lots of things out of my off my calendar, but yeah, we're gonna go to Las Vegas to go see the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere at some point. It runs until I think April, so we got a little bit of time. But she's like, "When are we going? When are we going?" I'm like, "Soon." And the Archer, whom I have not seen on the show in quite a long time. Howdy doody, folks. Upvoted number 12. Hey, the Archer. Great to have you on the show. It's been a while. Mart and Bronson. Panel Power says, my 90-year-old neighbor dropped me a primo bottle of Poitín this evening. Wow, look at that.
Poitín.
I've never had that.
Yeah, it's strong. It's nice, though.
Is that moonshine?
Yeah, it's the Irish moonshine.
Yeah, it's Irish moonshine.
Made from potato skins, yeah.
Oh, God, doesn't that just sound so like rural Ireland, right? We're going to make amazing booze out of a potato skin. Wow.
It makes you warm immediately. You drink it and it's your whole body
warm your cockles.
Yeah. And puts you to sleep pretty quick.
The elder Irish folks, when we were over there, used to drink that shit, and I forgot how to say it, but you haven't heard that word in forever. And Nick B is here.
Now they have commercial poitín, which is 40% or whatever it is. It's not the real thing, but my mother was given a bottle many years ago. And I think it was a police officer that we knew, when the cop gives it was in a vodka bottle with the label ripped off, and it was a Christmas gift or something. And it was the real stuff. And I was young and I tried it. I wasn't that young. I was 18 or something. I tried it and I fell asleep. I just went to bed. I wasn't even drunk. I didn't even get to the drunk part. It put me to bed.
What was the percentage on that day? There's no way to know, right? Because there's
no way to know, but it's going to be way up there. It's going to be 140, 150 proof easily. Yeah. And there's a famous story of two American tourists who were in Ireland many years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, who were given one as a gift in the same way, because that's the way you would get poitín, because it was illegal for so long. And it was New Year's, and they celebrated drinking it, and they drank most of the bottle, and they died. Both of them died. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah.
Oh, God.
You're putting literal poison into your. I mean, all alcohol is poison. Really, it's just decorated poison. But
I think that they probably had a good alcohol track record for them to not realize while they're drinking it that this is not a good idea.
They were probably decent boozers, but it took them out. It took them out.
What are you drinking there?
So, speaking of decorated poison, I'm having a Chateau Lorraine. And
nice.
This new 2018 one, because I always get the 2017 now, they just got the new 2018 in. It is so what we love about France. I got one. I opened one the other day, and I was like, "Oh, this is so lead pencil-y and all of that." So I went back today and I picked up two. I was like, "Give me two more of those because they're really affordable." They're 39 euros, and he gives them to me for 30 because I give him cash, and we know each other. And we get talking for ages, and it's just so what we love about. It just reminds me why I love French wine,
So what is it like 60, 30? Yeah,
That's a good.
it's a maritime.
Oh, it's
Right?
right here. Yeah, well, it's Italia Bordelaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 80 Merlot and 20
Oh,
Cab.
80 Merlot.
80 Merlot and 20 Cab. So I think that's a nice balance, don't you?
That is a nice balance.
Yeah.
That's funny that you're saying that you're drinking a 2018 because I am drinking the 2018 La Fleur de Haute Bage
Oh wow,
tonight.
look at you.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you
Fuck.
know what? I went over to I had taken
That's
a little
nice.
nappy poo, and I was like, oh no, it's 5 o'clock. And I had to go downstairs, take care of Rose's shit. And then I was like, oh, I gotta go. I don't have any wine in the house. I gotta go get something. And I was gonna get like a bunch of different things. And I just said, oh, look at that. 2018. Let me just get that. I've had this before. Of course, this is not Lynch Bage. This is a different, this is
Sure.
Haute Bage,
Haute
which
Bage.
is Haute Bage is it's a fifth growth, but this is their second wine from the fifth growth. We all know that. The
Sure.
too, so. But it's good shit. And this is 60% Cabernet, 30% Merlot, and 10% Petit Verdot.
Verdot, nice.
Yeah, so that's what's
top notes, just a little top notes on top. Yeah.
So I'll crack this bitch open and join you in the. Now, is that a Pauillac? Which one is that? What is that you're drinking? Is that what is it?
It's under the Rothschild. It's a Saint-Emilion. It's under the Rothschilds. And so it got their blessing. I don't know what the Rothschilds do. Do you just pay the Rothschilds to give you their blessing? Because their 5 spears, their arrows were on the capsule, you know. And the Baron, you know, gave it his
they were the evil monsters of yesteryear.
Yeah.
They were the Elon Musks and the all the horrible people that run the show financially. I mean, God, they're like, you know, they were like the Medicis without the art. Instead, they had the booze.
Yeah, right. That's 14.5. It's pretty strong.
This is probably, they're all 14.5 nowadays. Yeah. This one is,
everything got stronger.
13.5.
13.5.
Oh, that's
this
where
is
we
14.5. Yeah, I prefer 13.5.
I know we do. Remember when we used to drink stuff and it said 11.5? What happened?
12.
California happened.
12 is where it was. 12 to 12.5. I don't think I've ever had a red.
We had a bunch of 11s.
We've had whites that are 11.5. Yeah, sure.
All my whites are 2 because I put seltzer in it.
Oh yeah.
I put sparkling water in it. Sparkling water. Wow, that's good. And I love how Panel Power says that my 90-year-old neighbor dropped it. Of course, your 90-year-old neighbor would have dropped that because that's what they drink. Jesus Christ.
Dropped what? I didn't read the
Poitín. That's
where he got it from.
You know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, if it's real Poitín, just be careful. Maybe just put some water in there. If it's the new stuff is available on the market. It's 40%. It's like a whiskey or something.
It's like the grappa of Ireland, right?
Yeah.
And now grappa is just so international. And Tiffany, Amber, and Bethany are like, oh my God, Tally.
They drink grappa, do they? Wow.
Oh, they're all into it now. Grappa, there's grappa bars in New York City now.
Wow.
Just for grappa. And they make grappa cocktails.
Speaking of New York City, are you happy? Or are you sad?
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't it great? I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's great. And it's a big listen. I mean, the whole country, it was just a giant blue wave in reaction to, you know, what's going on here. And,
right. I feel like it was a reaction. Yeah. There's a lot of reactionary part to it. Yeah.
Prop 50 in California.
That's fine. Yeah.
Listen, you know, sometimes it just takes people a long time to come around. Like, you know, Trump's reelection was certainly a reaction to, you know, the situation that Joe Biden was in.
Right,
you know, it was just completely.
The pendulum tends to swing, doesn't it?
You know, it's a shame that people don't stick to their convictions. I admit to having made the political mistake in the primaries, which was me just being complacent and just not paying attention because, you know, I've got one foot out the fucking door, and I'm just like, you know, wait a minute, you know, this is my town. This is you owe it to yourself and everybody else to get a little bit more educated on it. Get more educated on the situation.
Right.
And listen, there's all the people out there that need to look up definitions of what socialist and socialist Democrat
They
is,
don't
and
know.
they just don't know what it is, and that's
He's
fine
he's a
because
commie
he's a
jihadist.
commie
Don't you know?
jihadist. Yeah, I know.
He's already getting into a plane to fly it into a building. Give me a
Into a
fucking break.
building.
You know who's making a lot of
He is.
waves though is his wife, the Ruma Douaji. Everyone's noticing how stoic and beautiful she is and how dignified she is. She's a
Cool.
very interesting person.
Well, that's what we want. Don't we want dignified?
Yeah.
Don't we want some dignity? How about let's not have all the cast of the Crazy Horse Strip Club in New Jersey as, the Secretary of Defense. And, it's just obscene how all these bimbos with their ridiculous blowouts and pancake makeup, they all look like drag queens and they're all running the show. I mean, I go to the airport when we were going to Italy and there's, like in Kennedy Airport is a mess. It's going to take quite a feat to turn that into LaGuardia. But there's all these gigantic screens, and there she is, and she's got like a shotgun. Like she almost cocks a shotgun. She's like, if you're here illegally, you're getting on a plane and you're turning around right now. It's just like, the Wild West.
It's turning into it's like Total Recall or some weird fucking movie. Yeah.
What was that?
Crazy.
And I looked at Paul. I was like, "Did you see that?" And it feels like Blade Runner, because this shit's in the background so
it's
loud,
like Blade Runner,
and it's just unbelievable. And then she made another video that got routinely dismissed by airports. Going, we're not showing that. We're not doing that because it was very derogatory towards certain types of immigrants.
I can imagine.
I mean, lady, please. You know what she is? Puppy killer.
She will always in my mind be a puppy killer. So I went the other day to ship the stuff from last week's giveaway, and I went into my place I always go to, and they were like, I was like, I have a bunch of stuff to ship here. There's a bunch of little gifts and prizes, and they're like, anything going to the States? And I was like, yeah, actually about like 4 of them, and they're like, there's new rules. I'm like, what?
Oh boy.
And they're like, well, it can't be over. You can't declare anything over $50 in value. I was like, what?
What?
Nothing over $50 in value. There's 100% tariff. And then he said, what's contained in here? I was like, it's a steel watch. It's a used steel watch. It's worth $100 maximum. Because I'm not going to write that it's steel. We can't. It'll be 100% tariff on it if it's steel. I'll just write that it's plastic, okay? And I was like, okay, just say it's a plastic watch. So we had to I was like, fuck, man, it's over. So I immediately wrote to the Zero West guys. I was like, Jesus, I just came out of UPS and I'm in shock. And they're like, yeah, it's
real.
Bad. It's real. And he goes, the way we ship, they're going to pay it on their end when the watch arrives. I was like, this is going to kill small watch brands all across Europe and so on.
It's killing everything. I mean, listen, now because of all the reciprocal tariffs and everybody getting mad, now I just sent some stuff to Estonia, and I was told, that there's probably going to be a tariff on. I said, let me prepay that for them because I don't want. They said you can't do that. And what do you mean I can't do that?
No, you can't do it. The way that brands are eating the tariff is they're lowering the price.
Sure. Yeah.
To make up for the tariff. It's pretty crazy, and it's really truly kicked in now. I mean,
yay.
Let me ask the audience, because there's plenty of MAGA guys in the audience. This is the incentive, of course, is to focus purchasing on things within the United States, correct? Is that that seems to be the whole impetus to the thing?
Well, that's normally what it is, but not
stop
exactly
buying from Europe, stop buying from China, buy USA. I'm all for that. Made in the USA, buying the USA, fucking great. But who wants are you guys going to buy American watches now? What's the name of that brand from? Is there one in Detroit? There's a small brand there.
Yeah, my father-in-law's got a shitload of them. Well, Timex is still, isn't that? Timex isn't that an American company? Well, Bulova used to be, obviously.
Bulova used to be.
Well, so many used to be. God, back in the day, there were so many.
Yeah.
But what is that one? Shit.
I mean, is that what you guys are going to do in the audience? Are you going to say, okay, instead of buying a Swiss watch or a German watch or a Japanese watch, you're going to buy an American watch? Is that what you're going to do? Not to say this. Oh, there, Shinola. Joe said, yeah, Shinola.
Yeah, they're cute and they're fun. My father-in-law, who's got great watches, loves them. They're cute. They're mostly quartz, I think.
I don't think there's anything. In fact, when that brand reached out, I think it was Shinola reached out to me.
You should jump on that if they reach out.
I think it was a Swiss movement, though.
Oh, well,
I think they put the Swiss, like most brands, they put Swiss movements in, or you know, Salita or whatever. Or they put the NH35, which is what I have in my new watches. I got to show you all my new watches, which is Japanese. But I think it's assembled in America, which is, I guess, a good thing. But
designed in California, assembled in China.
So I was like, listen, this is a good angle because I've always been pro made in the USA. I was against letting the bull loose, quote unquote, the Reagan quote. Don't send everything overseas to make a buck. Give the work to normal Americans, hardworking Americans, and keep made in the USA sacrosanct. Instead, for the past 50 years, they've been handing it all to China. Now they're shocked that China is rich. Go figure. I wonder how that happened, right? So now they're complaining. But it's like, you know, I came back to them with that angle. I was like, this is a good angle because I believe in this stuff. You know, I'm a musician. You see Made in the USA and a Fender guitar.
Rickenbacker, Fender, Gibson. Everybody wanted those.
And Steinway pianos. And and in the end, we weren't able to score a deal. I don't know if they had any budget or anything. I think that was the problem. Because I can't work for free anymore. You know, I can't do that shit. But
they do now. That must have been a while back because now they're I mean, I see them everywhere.
I mean, is it time for Americans to start just wearing American watches?
Everybody wants a Rolex.
Everybody wants a Swiss. Now let me ask you something. If Rolex opened a factory in Dallas, would you buy a USA made Rolex? Would you be interested?
I would.
Yeah.
I mean,
instead of Swiss made, would you buy a Rickenbacker made in Belfast?
Well, I mean, I've got a Mexican Strat. You know, I've got a USA Telecaster. I've got a bunch of American-made Gibson things. I do have a Mexican Strat, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I have a couple of Japanese things.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, you know, the whole glamour and romance of Rolex is Swiss precision, Swiss timekeeping.
If you buy a German car, you want it to be made in Germany. If you buy a Ferrari, you want it to be made in Italy. You don't want it to be made in
like
San Jose.
Say in San Jose. Well, like Tata Motors, which is Tata's a huge company in India, and they own freaking everything now. I think that they own. Do they own Lamborghini? I know they own Rolls Royce. Now, when you think about Rolls Royce, the premier British automaker, I mean, there's lots of great British cars, historical cars, Aston Martin, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But Rolls Royce is kind of like Bentley epitomizes British luxury and class and elegance. And while some of these companies are able to run semi-autonomously, they are still controlled by, like, who is it? Like Budweiser. Budweiser is a Belgian-Brazilian company now.
Ray says that Harley Davidson is made outside of the US.
I don't doubt it.
Harley Davidson?
Yeah.
Cheers,
everybody. Let's have a cheers.
Cheers. I'm not using a real wine glass because it looks a bit odd when I do it. But cheers, man.
We use these for wine glasses all the time. You know?
Yeah.
They're great. But
cheers, man.
You know, this is the Howie Love beautiful Riedels.
Enjoying French as well.
Yeah.
Great to be having some French, like the bad old days. Remember?
Salut. Oh, the great bad old days, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That is so. Oh, that is well, because I just opened it, so it's got a little bit of like dark cherry, but I can taste the pencil underneath it. Wow, that's really good. 2018, nice. Yeah, I would have preferred 2017, but
Well,
they didn't
actually,
have
this 2018 is better than the 2017s because I got
Is it?
used to them. Yeah, well, it's more minerally, and that's
I
what I
love that.
want because I don't get that out of the Italian wines, no matter how good they are.
No,
Mind you, I saw he has Sassicaia,
Hmm.
and they're all like 400 or 500, and then he has 2016, and it's six. I know times have changed. He has a 2016 for 650, and he has a 2015 for 650. And I feel like I don't want to tell him. I just want to buy it. How on earth does he have a 2015? I thought they were all gone. That was the big one, the controversial one, the one that changed. And for 650 for the same price, I feel like I should just grab it and put it away somewhere,
Or drink it.
Or just drink it and enjoy it,
Life short. Eric B, £4.99. That's like $800 million US for the cheap wine fund. Yeah, babe. Hey, life is too short to drink cheap wine. That's what I always say. Treat yourself today. You know why? You worked hard. You loved hard. You played hard. You've done everything in your life. Treat yourself to a great bottle of wine. Whites, it doesn't really matter. I mean, unless you're drinking Montrachet or one of those things. Or champagne or whatever. But when you're drinking red wine, man, spend a couple extra bucks. You know why? You earned it. You deserve it. Eric B, thank you so much. Let's go with well, I can't go with anything right now because every once in a while this does this to me. I can't.
You have to log out and log back in?
I'll be right back. You want to give him a big bang boom and I'll be right back?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, give him a big bang.
Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Big Bang Boom we'll do kazoo.
Beautiful. And I log back in and I can do it.
Joe says it was a huge scandal when Harley moved production overseas, lost most of their customer base. I missed that meeting.
Hey, wow. Jimmy Lassick, the handsome.
I don't want to fucking
he's a Harley man.
I don't want a Harley made outside of the USA. That's kind of going against the whole thing.
Don't, because it's quintessential. Listen, pride. Like, that's why Rolex doesn't make their watches in Texas. American made used to mean something incredible. It used to mean hardworking family people that put in the time. They were unionized. And then, like I've always said, the unions created America. The unions destroyed America because everybody got complacent and lazy. Everybody was on comp. Everybody got lazy. I watched.
I don't blame the unions for that. Do you want to get into it? I mean,
no. I don't blame. I'm pro.
The unions are the sort of people who would actually put the foot down and say, 100%. No, not sending this shit overseas.
The people were using the unions for their laziness. That's what happened. I watched the whole thing in Detroit before it really crumbled in Detroit. And there was all these people, and the unions were like, well, we negotiated you guys a great deal, and it was a good deal. And they're like, no, we want this. And then all these people were out on 6 days, and they're protected by the unions, obviously. People take advantage, like people take advantage of welfare, like people take advantage of any kind of thing that can protect you or provide for you. There's the bad actors that come in and ruin it for everybody else. Because, there's, Marty O'Minion.
Unions, it sounds like unions are a bad thing.
No, I'm super duper uber. I've been in unions. I'm super proud. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to the world. It's great.
The problem is when they let the floodgate open and they say everything's fair game, and then Apple, instead of making their products in America, make them in China and make billions of dollars and funnel it through Ireland of all places. And make a great American product that's not made in America and don't give it back to the people. Like the people of America should be rewarded, or they should feel the benefit of the success of that company, and yet they're not. The Irish are and the Chinese are. That's what's wrong. And now they're complaining that everybody else is rich and they want a tariff. That's not the answer. If you want to cultivate manufacturing in the United States, you have to get in, roll up your sleeves and start give grants, give tax breaks, do all of those things, make it easier for American developers to start employing people and developing things within the United States again, because they fucked it for the past 40 years.
Instead of making it impossible.
Impossible. They just now it just went now, and now he hits everyone with tariffs. It's such like putting a band-aid on a huge.
Well, he doesn't understand tariffs. You know that he does not. And what I don't get is, obviously, the entire circle around him also doesn't understand that, because
they don't really understand economics. Really,
there can't be, because I mean, everyone said it ad nauseum that that's not why you implement. This is not the reason for it. It's like, him, show with strength. It's like, fucking, having a military parade, or look at my cock. It's just nonsense. Ray Ray's in. Hey, Ray, 10 euros. Great show, thin fella. 600 viewers. Let's bash. Not your nuts. Oh, Poitín, have a bottle under the house. Don't drink it. Don't be drinking that, you maniac.
Yeah, out west you'll find the real Poitín.
Yeah, well,
he probably knows the real Poitín guys.
Oof. Let's give you
the
little
cup. Illegal operation,
Of course, right? It's in Sheila's gaff. And Fergal with the PayPal. Thank you so much, Fergal. Look at that. $20, 20 euros from Fergal. Thanks, Ferg. Thank you. What are you wearing tonight, Fergal? You wearing something great? Give you a big bang boom. Joe LaFar says RGM makes quality product every bit up to Swiss. Is that an American watch manufacturer? Jojo was the man who said it. Dirk, take a look at their site. I totally will. We already buy American-made BMWs, and that's very true. Most of the Toyotas and Nissans are made in like North Carolina.
Yeah,
tons of stuff, and Airbus is making stuff now in America too. Parts, airplanes. Listen, Boeing fucked up on a lot of shit. They started farming a lot of stuff. Airbus is eating Boeing's lunch, and they have been for years right now with their programs and their, because they have such a great network. Now Boeing is trying to do that and farm stuff out. But
did you get my link? I don't know if I sent it to you. I think I did, about these airlines taking on, was it Starlink or whatever that internet is? I think it's Musk's.
Starlink is Elon Musk's satellite-based
thing, and Aer Lingus, I think British Airways and like Qatar or something, have taken on. They've signed contracts, and you're going to have like 450 megabits internet on the flight from the moment you get on the flight to the moment you land, even over like the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean.
Because it's satellite, yeah.
You're going to have like high-speed internet, faster than most people have on the ground on these airlines. Aer Lingus was one that signed with them.
If you sent it to me and I didn't see it, you probably sent it to me on Instagram, which
on Instagram. Okay, I do. I send you stuff on Instagram.
You do, and I'm like, oh look, there's 50 for Machine. You're like, what the hell? Listen, no, he's, I don't even, has anybody even heard from Elon Musk lately?
Yeah, he was on Joe Rogan the other day.
What was he talking about?
He was talking about Mamdani.
Oh,
and Joe Rogan put him on the spot because he was saying he was like a scammer, and Joe Rogan goes, well, how is he a scammer? Give me an example. And he's like, he couldn't come up with any real fucking answer.
Right.
Fucking Musk.
Well, he's a commie and he's a jihadist.
That's right. He's planning the next 9/11 apparently.
Right. Well, he was involved with that. His mother is a fucking filmmaker. I mean,
now he met his wife on Hinge.
Yeah, he said that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what
I didn't know.
I hate to tell you, my friend.
That's
everybody's
dating.
Met their wife on Hinge.
Really?
Now. Everybody on
that's modern
Bumble.
Dating.
Modern dating is not like I met this beautiful girl at the bar, the supermarket.
At the bar or the library.
No, it's this. Well,
it's swipe.
Yeah, that's I remember the beginning of it way back in the day at Rio at my old bar, when I'd see girls on their phones and I'd see them doing this, and I'd see that they were on like Tinder or whatever it is. And I remember saying to a girl, I said, "There's guys everywhere,
right here.
Why
at
are
the bar.
you there?"
You can
she
actually
goes, "Oh my
see if
God,
you have chemistry."
Yeah, she goes, "That's PayPal. I don't know who they are." I said, "You don't know who
they are." You have
Yeah.
no
I'm
idea
6'2", blonde,
Yeah.
muscular. I went to Harvard, and I love the taste of flesh. It puts the lotion in its basket. It's freaking everybody lies online. Right. Everybody's thinner and more handsome and more accomplished.
Yeah, they chose a photo from 10 years ago. Yeah.
Or better. Are you afraid of this? I'm gonna do a hurt left turn. Yeah. I have been, you know how when you go on YouTube and I like YouTube shorts. Sometimes I've been getting very caught up in the shorts. And there's this woman, and she's kind of like a luxury snob, and she's like, Prada is poor people energy. Aston Martin, she's like exclusive for billionaires, and she rates everything. Turns out she's 100% AI. And I did not realize it, that she's not a person.
This is the reality we're in now. Yeah.
Do you know who Simon Whistler is?
Yes.
He's the only guy that talks faster than I do, right?
Right.
So,
well, Ben Shapiro also.
Oh, Ben Shapiro. Yeah.
That guy is squirming like a pig right now. But anyway, yes.
But he's so fucking sexy. So, the other day, Simon Whistler hosts, I don't know how many shows. Today I found out, and Science for Science, all these different things. Mm-hmm. And the other day I'm looking at him like, that's not him. He looks completely different. Something funny about his
just
face.
AI him now.
They AI'd him.
Yeah, you can pump out more content. If I make an AI me, I can pump out a video every single day. Me going, we
should do that live on. We should create our AI models. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bashers. Bashers. That's fucked. That's so fucked. And like Logan's Run back in the day when he gets back he's a Sandman. He gets back to his apartment and he turns on the computer and he's like swiping through sex partners. They appear in that mist. And then a guy shows up and he goes like this. He goes, like, oh, are you going to have that opinion in the future? That's not going to be a future attitude. It's so funny. He's like this, and then he finds Jenny and he says yes. And then she's able to come out of the portal. That's where we are now with this stuff. Everything's going to be fake. People are not even going to meet people. They're just going to have AI romance. How about that? So you got caught with a flat. Well, how about that? That's fucked. This wine is getting really good. Yeah. So, folks, what do you think about AI? You want to date an AI person? You want to have an AI? Remember Max Headroom? Oh, fuck yeah.
Max Headroom, yeah.
Remember that shit?
That was so ahead of its time, wasn't it?
So ahead of its time. That was Matt Frewer, right? That was the actor that did. Why do I know that? I don't know.
I don't know how you know that.
Some shit is in there. We have a runner, Andrew. Listen, if you haven't seen Logan's Run in a really long time, watch it. They remastered it, and it's so fucking good. It's so great. So good. Thank you, Andrew. Let's give you something different. Let's give you Countdown. When's the last time you saw Logan's Run?
Million years
ago. I watched it kind of recently.
It was on TV and there was a fully nude scene.
Yeah.
Because they strip off
Irish TV.
And I was 8 going, oh, wow.
Why do I think I like that?
It's just like, oh, wow.
That was Jenny Agutter.
Jenny Agutter. Must have been, it was fucking.
She's gorgeous, though. Oh, my God.
Sure.
Wow.
I should watch that film again. I haven't
It's
seen
so
it so
good.
long.
Box. Oh, fuck. I love that whole scene when they break. And then Peter Ustinov. I mean, it's incredible. The Library of Congress.
Watch that again.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And they remastered it. And I always
it's like THX, right? They're in the system and then they run from the system and they're chased down, right? So
it's it's of that ilk. And they, that Ankh, they have the crystals in there. When they turn 30, they have to go to Carousel. I always use Carousel as a kind of a thing whenever I'm talking about when I feel really old. I'm like, man, I should have gone to Carousel years ago. It's time for me to get the fuck for life renewal. And of course, they're just going to kill everybody.
Right.
Yeah. But it's, I'm in the future, but I mean, the last time I saw THX, I remember when they redid that, of course, because it's your favorite movie. When I guess Lucas went in there and just cleaned the whole thing up. I remember saying, this is so ahead of its time that I think it went way over everybody's heads.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It had to have. It was unbelievable. Right. But I'm only 29. This is a mistake. 29 is as good as 30, my friend. So you know what I watched last night? What? Tales of a Small Player. Anybody seen it?
Is that new?
It's a new film by what is his Berger, the guy who directed Conclave, and it is Colin Farrell and Tilda Swinton, and it's about a guy who is in Macau. And by the way, I don't know much about Macau, nor do I know much about gambling, but I didn't realize that Macau is Las Vegas. I mean, it's like a big thing. They have a fake Eiffel Tower and they have a fake Campanile.
Tales of what? What's it called?
It's called
you just said the name. Tales of
I did. I don't think it's Tales of a Small Player. It's called Ballad of a Small Player. Ballad of a Small Player. Yeah, okay. And it went straight. It's on Netflix or whatever, straight to video. But it's Edward Berger is the guy who directed Conclave, and Conclave was one of my favorite movies the last couple of years. It is so. The ending is odd. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody because it's worth watching because the acting is superb.
I won't play it, but there's Colin Farrell in it.
Yeah, I mean, and he plays an Irish guy pretending to be British royalty. And he's a high stakes player. And I mean, it's so interesting to see. This is Macau. It is not. I thought it was like, I only remember it from James Bond, thinking it's, Komodo dragons and beautiful. No, it's like a Vegas shithole of neon and desperate people. There's one clip, it's in there. I don't know if you can find it. This is Fair Play. This is Fair Play Netflix. We're reviewing a trailer.
Yeah, I don't. You just got out of jail with this stuff, so I don't want to fuck with it.
So there's a scene where he's having dinner that he can't afford to pay for, and he's in a fancy restaurant. He's trying to always kind of get out of shit. And while he's sitting there, you see somebody. You see somebody out the window just go, jumped off the roof.
Oh yeah, because they lost their life.
So
yeah.
I know that Denis Villeneuve, how do you say his last name? Is that right? Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve is the has been tapped to direct the next Bond film.
I think that's official at this point.
It's official. Yeah, he signed on. Yeah. But I say Edward Berger should be the guy that does the next one because this has Bond cuts, color, action. It is story driven. I really enjoyed it. I really need to see the ending again because I don't know if I was exhausted because it was 1 o'clock in the morning, but I was just like, what? It was a little confusing at the end, but it's good. And I'm always in Colin Farrell's corner because I just think he's come a long way.
Good.
He's good, man. He's good.
He picks good projects. Most importantly, he picks good stuff to do. He could be the heartthrob in every fucking rom-com ever.
Sure, he could have. But his problem is he could never do an American accent back then, and now I think he can. He never did accents up until kind of recently.
He's developed his craft. He deserves respect.
Yeah, he does. And I always feel like he just doesn't get anything, anything. And
he won for Penguin, didn't he?
He won now.
He won the Emmy or something.
Now he won the Emmy for it. He did.
Because when he got in that suit, he turned into a different person.
I mean,
they say when you have the full costume on, it completes like these actors who are practicing for a period piece or some sort of thing with costume, and they're developing their character, and then it comes to shoot time, and they actually get into the real costume, and they're on the real set, and they say that gives them the extra, and then their character becomes fucking ironclad, because they really feel like shit. I'm that person, So there's something changed. There's that footage of him when he was first put into that penguin costume for the Batman movie, and he just becomes a whole other person. It's like method acting.
I didn't think Look, I like him, and I do feel he's furthered his craft, but I didn't think he was that transformative, and I was so shocked by it. I was like, wow, this guy
God.
is so good, because he's great at playing a certain thing too.
That's
This
right.
film, I've never seen him play a character like this. Never.
Wow.
And it is like I say about Ray Fiennes, how I consider him a silent actor because he doesn't need to say much. It's his face. And Colin Farrell. Maybe it's Ed Berger. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the director who's very good. But beautifully done. So I recommend it. iBashers recommendation, A Ballad of a Small Player. It was really good. And Tilda Swinton. I mean,
well, she's always great.
What can we say? You mean you don't want the money?
You don't want the money?
No, you're gonna need it.
She was Saint Gabriel in that Constantine movie. She was the only good thing in that movie. No, she wasn't the only good thing. The guy who plays the devil, that Swedish actor, he was great. John. You know, he comes down from like the world stops and
is that the guy from Fargo?
He's
What's his name?
Crazy actor.
That guy. First of all, he goes out of his way. He's a very good looking guy, but he goes out of his way to look like a demon of some kind.
He's like, you're the only soul I'd come up here to collect myself.
What is his name?
And he's like the best Satan I've ever seen in a movie.
You didn't like De Niro in Angel Heart?
De Niro was good.
Satan's a good character. It's good material.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so mad at myself when I can't remember his name. Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
He plays great villains, that guy, because
he really is a good villain. Yeah.
He's an amazing.
Just smoking.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
Oh no, I want pancakes.
Yeah, I want pancakes.
Oh my god, we had pancakes for lunch. Why can't we get a juicy steak?
Yeah.
We get pancakes.
We get pancakes. That's hilarious. There will be another Bond. Yeah, no. Nobody knows, Blinky. Hey, Blinky. Nobody knows what Amazon, listen, for the first time in the history of the franchise, it is no longer in the hands of the Broccolis. It's done. So this is Jeff Bezos' baby now. He paid for it, hook, line, and sinker. I think it was $1 billion plus, $3 billion. I think
he wants Sydney Sweeney to be a Bond girl. That meeting,
we all want her to be a Bond girl.
Yeah, that probably happened here in Venice. That meeting, she was at the wedding, so I'm sure he had a couple of champagnes on him, going, "You're my next Bond. You're the next Bond girl."
Well, that was the deal. Come to my wedding, because none of those people really are friends with that guy. Isn't that so sad? Though?
He has no friends.
Of course, he has no friends.
He has no.
Who wants to be friends with that fucking cock?
Yeah, no one's his friend. There's no friends.
I mean, imagine your wedding and you paid for everybody to
it's just all celebrities who are just there for the
Kardashians. Wow.
Super sad.
Your wedding is so not special because you just got all the whores on earth to show up to pretend. Yay! Because you know what? He booked out the whole of the Gritty Palace.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
And probably the Daniele and the Excelsior.
Well, he had the amount for him and his family.
Of course.
Yeah.
And probably Sydney Sweeney.
No, Sydney Sweeney.
She was.
She was here.
I saw pictures of her at the Gritty.
Yeah, she was here.
She was having a cocktail in the bar, and I was like, that's the way to do it, love.
Yeah, it's a great bar.
Have a bar at the Gritty.
It's a great bar.
That movie, I know. The other day I watched a really good movie, and I'm not going to promote it because Liev Schreiber is a cunt. But it was such a good movie, and you said you saw them filming parts of it.
I have footage somewhere of I was in the piazza.
It was a terrific movie, and listen, I wasn't aware that he was on The Letter with Deborah Messing and all those bag of cunts.
She's lost her mind, by the way. Have you seen
She's
that?
Lost her mind entirely. And you know what?
Did you see the other day when?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. She lost her fucking
She's
mind.
the one that called him a jihadist, by the way.
Yeah.
She's the one. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Note to Deborah Messing. Will and Grace. Right. you were the worst thing on it. Everyone always hated you. They loved Jack and Karen, and Will was okay, but everybody hated your fake Lucille Ball wannabe shtick. It was so shitty. I'll never forget because I watched that show because it was quality comedy for sitcoms, and Debbie Reynolds came on as her mother. I remember thinking, okay, that's the way a woman plays comedy. A natural, bubbly, like it's fucking Debbie Reynolds. And she played her Jewish mother, and she's not even Jewish. And she got it down to the science. It was so well done. Deborah Messing, fuck you.
She's such a Zio, like to the ridiculous extent. Jesus Christ, pull the brakes on that shit, Deborah.
Yeah. So anyway, that movie, and I forget what it was called, and I'm not promoting it anyway. It was shot, so much of it was shot in Negriti. So much of it. Because his best friend was
it was during COVID, and that goes to show that COVID just stalled so many projects, man.
Yeah,
because that was when I first came here. I think that was my first winter here that they were shooting that. I saw them all dancing. Yeah. They had all the extras standing there, and then they had to dance. I was on the other side of the piazza filming it on my phone, and I saw him.
Yeah,
he's burly, he's wide,
dude, he's a fucking
broad shoulder,
right?
Yeah, he's a burly guy, right? And he was in a uniform, if I remember.
Listen, he was playing a decorated. Listen, I'm not promoting the film. Asterisk. Well, he's playing an American war hero.
Director isn't? I don't know.
He's portraying a very well respected war hero. But he comes from common stock. You know, he's not an officer, etc. But he becomes one because of his valiant efforts. Okay. And he's not doing well. He's on the drink, on the smokes. Not good. He
plays that kind of guy pretty well, doesn't he?
A broken man, like Ray Donovan is kind of thing.
Yeah, but he does like the watery-eyed, kind of half drunk, failing man. Yeah.
The guy in this
does
movie,
it well. He does.
He's leathery. He's super high. The opening scene is this guy like getting bandaged up in the doctor's office, and you're like, if any man would want to have that guy's physique, it's exactly what everybody wishes that they had. The guy is he's a big fucking brawny, muscly guy, but it doesn't matter how good his body looks. It's totally broken. All his bones are broken. His organs are failing. All the shit. And he's on a quest. And he goes to Venice. And, you know, you say Venice, and I just go, I'm watching that. Click, you know?
Yeah, well,
and
see beautiful Venice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's been my obsession since the 90s. I've just been obsessed with that place. And, you know, and I have a friend who lives there. You might have heard of him. It's that guy. And I'll never forget. I'll reminisce for a minute. So, you know, you're living in Vicenza, right? And you're like, I'm going to move. I think I want to move to Venice. I'm like, yeah.
One day it took me.
Right. One day. So he's on there and we're on the FaceTime.
I woke up one morning and I got it was not to interrupt, but to completely interrupt. Sorry. Put a pin in that for a second.
It's Friday night, baby. Interrupt me all you want.
Yeah, it's just left turn. So I woke up and I got coffee, and it was just another day. And Lydia texted me and goes, "Hey, I'm," because she was in college here at the time, or finishing college here, and she goes, "Hey, look at this nice flashy apartment. It's available for rent, and it's in that area." I said that was really nice. I was like, "Give me the number." She sent me like a couple of photos. I was like, "Give me the number." By that evening, I stayed in the apartment.
Right, because you met them. So this guy
I actually
sends me a FaceTime, you know, and I'm like, "Oh shit, are you in Venice?" He's like, "Yeah." And I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I think I'm gonna take an apartment here." I was like, "What?" And I remember you walking over a particular bridge, and you got lost for a while because you were trying to figure out exactly.
I didn't know.
Right? No. I know, of course. And
now you could blindfold me and I'll just walk through all of Venice.
But I remember looking at one of the towers that had 3 arches on it, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And we for an hour we're trying to figure out, and then you said, "Oh shit, it's right down the block." And then I didn't hear from you for a while, and then an hour later you said, "Dirk, I took the apartment and I'm staying here tonight."
Took it, yeah.
And that was the end of that.
What year was that? That was 2020. Here 5 years now. 5 years, baby. Yeah.
And your brother and Dana left here more than that, like 2018. Like we got left for dead, man, in New York City.
We left you behind, yeah. Sorry.
Well, don't worry, we're on our way. Oh, by the way, I want to drop a line to her because she texted me. Did she text me anything today? She wanted to come on the show, and I was like, "You can come on whenever the fuck you want."
Who's that?
Dana.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was like, do I have to drop a link? I guess I will. Hold on. Let me drop a link because she says I won't be ready for the show. I was like, what does that mean? She's like, I want to come on the show. You want me on the show tonight? I'm like, yeah, of course, always come on the show because we'll just have a fucking larf, my friend. And oh, look at this! I just hit the wrong button and my computer went full screen.
Yes.
Wow. This looks like I'm in the Ziegfeld. Wow. But I can't see any of the chats, right?
Okay.
Jocelyn, big hearts. Hi, beautiful lady. In the Big Lebowski, Peter Stormare and other nihilists order Lingonberry.
That's right. We are nihilists. We care about nothing. We care about nothing. Yeah, he's one of the nihilists. He's always a weirdo.
I'm going to make a very unpopular statement here. You know what I'm about to say.
You don't like Big Lebowski?
I just saw it and I don't get it. I listen. It's one of those movies that
you like Coen Brothers in general.
Who?
The Coen Brothers.
Yeah, sure. Most everything that they've done, I've loved, and everybody's been hyping this movie for so. Like it's when I watched The Princess Bride. It was cute and I liked it, but was it one of the greatest moments in cinematic history? I was like, not so much. So I'm gonna watch The Big Lebowski again because too many people who I revere, not just I revere, think it's one of the greatest movies ever made. And I watched it, like shit, but I love Lingonberry pancakes. That's very Swedish. Very Swedish. Thank you. And that didn't work, by the way. Why is this not working? Why are my hearts not? There they go. Hey, Jocelyn. Thank you very much. Jocelyn Bittenbender, by the way, is one of the sweetest, kindest, most beautiful people in the Basherverse because of just her innate kindness and generosity. All that aside, yeah, thank you very much. I'm grateful for all the support again. Just what a great person you are, because I know what you do in your life, and I just want to say thank you. That's all. That's all. What movie's that from, Oisín?
What?
That's all.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Did I just stump Oisín O'Malley on a movie
That's
quote?
all. I don't know. It's not enough of a quote. I don't know.
Ready? Well, it is. Oh, it definitely is enough of a quote. That's all. It's one of the great. Maybe the greatest American actor we have in a very famous movie of theirs. It's Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh yes, okay.
That's all. She's so dismissive of everybody. That's all. Even when somebody does something nice, that's all. They're making a sequel to that movie. Listen, that movie is a fun popcorn movie. I'm not a big fan of what's her face. What's her name? Is it Anne
Hathaway?
I don't know what it is about her. It's not that she's bad or anything. I just always feel like it's an Anne Hathaway movie whenever she's in it. But and that was the launching pad for I can't remember anything. John Krasinski's wife. She's one of the most beautiful, sexiest things ever. She's super great. What's her name?
Oh, Emily
Blunt.
Blunt.
That was the first thing anybody ever saw her in. Ever.
She was really good in that.
She was so good in that. And she had a cold. She couldn't go to Paris. And the way they did that was so good. But you know what's really great? So Devil Wears Prada comes out. It's like Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, The Devil Wears Prada. Now you see the posters for the next movie. It says Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, Anne Hathaway. She's above the title now. I'm like, you go, lady bye. You go. Yeah. Joe LaFaro for all the nihilists and lingonberry pancakes. You know what I know about lingonberry? Not much. You can get it at IKEA. But the Pancake House, Joe. Oisín, did you ever go to the Pancake House, the International IHOP?
IHOP, yeah. I've been in IHOP. Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was called the Pancake House. I don't know when it became IHOP, but it's a branding thing.
I've been in IHOP, yeah.
Yeah. They always had lingonberry pancakes on the menu, and I always ordered them because I thought they were delicious. I like them. Delicious. Nutritious. Let's give you a big bang boom for that. Thanks, buddy boy. Blinky is correct. Blinky lives in Vietnam, which is crazy town, right? I used to always get lingonberry pancakes at IHOP. Somebody told me they don't serve them any longer. They do not. And I know that because last year, or one of the million times I had to go to court because of you know who, I had to submit something. And then I was in Jamaica, Queens, my hometown, by the way, my little town. And I hadn't really been there in a while. So I walked around for 4 hours and I went to see if the IHOP was still on Hillside Avenue, and it was. So I went in there. I had a cup of coffee and a mozzarella sticks, and I looked on the menu, and lingonberry pancakes were no longer on there. So yeah, they don't anymore. Emily Smoke a Blunt. Yeah, I mean, first of all, not only is she a great actress and an astonishingly beautiful woman, but I'm just so it's so nice to see somebody that good, do so well, because so many movie stars, like Anne Hathaway, I've never been sold on her. I've seen a lot of things she's in. She's not. I don't go watch a movie because she's in it. Do you?
No.
No. It's nothing about her. Like, I didn't think her Oscar-winning performance in Les Miserables was great. I thought it was super overwrought.
She's fine. I just,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, she's not my cup of tea, but I don't dislike her. But whatever. Emily, wifey material. Well, ask John Krasinski about that. Now, if those two ever break up, that would be a shame, because they seem like a terrific couple. Happens to a lot of couples over time. People just get sick. Blinky says sacrilege Taco Bell. Blinky, I think you and I are the only people that ever ordered the lingonberry pancakes. I don't think anybody. You know what? People go into IHOP drunk because it's open late and they get a stack of pancakes and eggs. They get all the sloppy breakfast food because they're drunk. I mean, when I was a kid, IHOP was, or the Pancake House, as we called it, was a place you went Sunday mornings or Saturday mornings with your family, and to give mom a break or whatever, whoever the cook was. My dad was the cook in the family. Your mom was always the cook in your family?
Yeah.
She's a great cook.
Yeah.
My mom was a shitty cook. My dad was a terrific cook.
Wow.
My mother was just, she made decent mashed potatoes, but she just didn't have.
My mom would cook up a fucking banquet fit for a royal family.
I know. I've been to them.
Like fucking,
they're outrageous.
I remember our family members marveling at how she was able to keep all the food warm. We'd have 25 guests or something.
That is an art, man.
And people are like, how on earth does she keep everything warm? But she'd also heat the plates, that as well. All the plates are heated.
Well, when you have a fancy gaff, right? If you live in a fancy mansion, you have a device that just heats your plates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's spring loaded, so you put it in the thing, and so when it's ready to serve, you take them out and put it right on the plate. I've seen them because I had one when I was the bartender in that rich guy's house. He had one, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it was like 30 dinner plates, and they're spring loaded. So every time you popped it up, the next one would come up hot. It's amazing.
Wow.
Jer didn't have that.
No, Jer just had to use an oven or a microwave or whatever to keep.
Microwave's a good idea for heating up a plate, and not much else. I mean, I almost never use my microwave. Rarely, if ever. I've never cooked anything in a microwave ever.
I could use a microwave. I don't have one.
It's good for soups, heating up a soup.
Yeah,
or
it is very good for soups.
Yeah, soups, or like.
Now that the cold weather is coming in, maybe I'll grab one.
I've been making a lot of soup, Ashina. I've been making potato leek soup
nice.
Like I'm dying. I probably made it like 5 times in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
And it's just been like, I just keep wanting to make more of it. And it's so fucking easy to make.
Yeah.
No one should buy soup ever. You should never buy soup. You just need a great pot and a couple of very simple ingredients, and you've got a great soup. For the winter. But you're in Venice, so it gets not that cold, but it gets rainy, and
It gets rainy, it's humid, but you can get great stuff around it because the Italian standard is so high. You can buy these pre-made things that are all really fucking good. Like it's not garbage,
Well,
you know,
like Tramazzini.
like Carbozzini.
I'll
You
take some
can
of
you
those.
can get ready-made soups, fagiolini soups,
Mm.
and so on, and
That's
Tuscan.
my favorite dish in the whole wide world, pasta fagioli. And I
Just
love it as a soup or a pasta. I like it both ways.
yeah,
Hearty on the night with escarole. Oh, man, that's good.
yeah.
Fresh Parmigiano Reggiano on top. Oh,
On
man.
top, yeah, sure. It's nice for the cold months. I'm still
Look at
doing
these two
salads.
mix talking about fucking Italian cuisine. I love the Parmigiano Reggiano.
I know I'm
That's because you
Italianized
have
now,
better
man.
shit, my friends.
I'm
Yes.
Italianized. I realized it recently, actually, because it was in the middle of the night. I was drunk. I was a little hungry. I hadn't had much, and I didn't want to go to bed hungry. Now, normally in Ireland, what do? You pull out bread and butter and all sorts of shit. But I pulled out a block of Parmigiano and some prosciutto, and I had some slices of Parmigiano prosciutto, and I was
That'll
like,
do you.
I've finally been Italianized because that's not satisfying enough for an
Had you
Irish
any
person.
melon, it would have been complete.
Like an Irish person wants big, hearty, warm, carby
Right.
stuff. But I was satisfied with that, and I was like, oh yeah, you're fucked now.
I mean, bread is listen, did you ever wake up in the middle of the night and like for a pee or whatever you got to do and like hit the refrigerator? Have you ever done that?
No, that won't. I'm not hungry after I go to bed.
I've done that 800 times. I'm famous
I might
for
grab
like
a
leaving a
bottle.
mess. Oh, a bottle. I have made a mess in the kitchen and not remembered it, and I always go for bread, and I'll
Yeah,
just
you're a big
slather it
fan of
with.
bread. I'm not a
I
bread guy.
know, I know. You would be, Hadjin, if you were able to tolerate it. It's
Yeah,
God's unfair plan for you
yeah.
because
No,
you
I just
like it. It's just you just haven't had a chance to fucking make love to it because it's not nice to you.
no, it's just no, it's not that. It's just bread for me is filler.
What
It's a
about you're
thing
in
that
France and you?
it holds the thing that
Crack.
you're actually eating.
I mean, we
It's the thing that divides. It puts a space between your fingers and the ham slice. Otherwise, you just eat the ham slice directly. For me, bread has always been a kind of a paper,
even when,
kind
but
of
has it always?
an
Is it always gonna?
elaborate paper for me.
Has it always? Well, it's kind of that. Has it ever
Like
agreed
so,
with
somebody
you?
goes, "Oh, the bread is so great with the butter." I'm like, "It's the butter you're tasting. It's not the bread.
Yeah,
The
but
bread is the crunch and
the
the."
crunchiness of the French baguette. Because let's listen, kids. I don't care what
I don't
anybody
think it has
says.
flavor.
The French do bread better than anybody.
So
Sorry, like wine.
if you get like a big thing of ragu, because the nearby places here, everybody they've all got ragu, homemade ragu
Of course
to
they do.
sell in a thing, and it's great. And it's a good snack if you have a baguette or something and you heat the ragu and you just fucking scoop that shit up, right? But what you're enjoying is the ragu. The bread is just a handle. It's you may as well use a spoon, but you can't eat the spoon. So that's how I see bread. I've always seen bread as
But do
that.
you think it's because you'd always disagreed with you digestively, or
No, it's nothing
you
to
just
do.
all
I
right?
suffered through it for years. I didn't care. Still ate it. But to me, bread doesn't have a flavor. It's paper,
Oh, it can.
It's just
You
thick
like
paper.
you like a brioche like or a croissant though, right? You do enjoy those, right?
Yeah, that's a much more buttery
Wow.
experience, salty and buttery experience. You know what I mean? You know what I
France does
mean?
a couple of things really well, and that is one of them, my friends.
Sure. I had that discussion tonight with my wine guy when I picked this up. We had the whole. He was like, "Listen, say what you want about the French, because obviously here in Italy, you talk about French wine in a positive way, and you get snarled at.
Well, they're
And immediately the whole thing comes up about France, and they're a whole pain in the ass, and they think they're better than everyone else, and blah blah blah." And the guy was like, "Listen," he goes, "There's a reason why French wines go for so much money. It wasn't invented. It wasn't made up. They do a great job." So we had that whole conversation. I'm loving
well,
this.
I would probably, if I had to give up all the food in the world, I think bread would be the last thing I gave up.
Yeah, so we're polar opposites.
No, I know. We've discussed this.
Yeah,
I'm just letting the audience know, because I can't,
the
like, I
bread
could
is
just
the
walk
very
into
last
I
thing.
could walk into a brasserie or whatever, or boulangerie, and get a baguette, and I'll just twist the end off and eat it without any butter or nothing, because I just love bread. I like the texture. I like that. But I get it. That's what makes the world go round. Some people like steak, and some people like cheesecake.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to get me to
there's an
eat a
argument to
cheesecake,
be made about steak. Often the steak is more, some people put a lot of, peppered sauce and gravy and pepper and salt and things like that, that the steak itself is really, has a certain flavor.
To
to the thing that you're
American stuff. Forgive me.
And I'll make that argument about pasta. The pasta itself has zero flavor. It's just a delivery system for whatever sauce you put on it. It's kind of it's an empty.
I mean,
it's a vessel. It's a wrapper. These are my Toscano
no one wants
cigars,
to admit this,
and I'm not crazy about the wrap. This thing that holds. We need it to keep the cigars in it, but it's not what we love. What we love is inside. Do you understand how I see it? So for me, pasta is kind of like a delivery system for all the stuff.
No. Like
cheese and the stuff that's in it.
That's Power saying scarpetta. Obviously, because you're
scarpetta
sauce. Yeah. Right. Of course.
Little shoe.
But I love to bake bread too, because I like it. Oh, your brother told me that he doesn't like focaccia. He loves bread. Your brother does like bread, but he doesn't like focaccia. And I was like, well, because focaccia comes
texture.
I don't know what the reason is for it. He just said, yeah, I look for other breads. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I mean, when I bake bread, I make lots of different bread. I make lots of different breads, but I make scacciata, which is the very thin, crispy version of focaccia, because focaccia is a double rise and it's very airy inside, and it just takes forever to bake it because you have to wait so long. Baking is not, you cannot be a garbage can cook. You have to follow the directions. That's just baking. But Joe LaFaro mentioned, and I have not been, my friend, and I will, hopefully many times for whatever rest of my life God has in store for me. But apparently the bread in Napoli is fucking murderously good. And it's super flavorful because they add a lot of salt and olive oil. So that's what I heard.
We're both going to hit Napoli at some point, but I saw another thing about Napoli scams. There's all these fucking TikToks of guys showing this is the new scam. You get into your car and there's a fucking purse in the front of your car with a $50 note or €50 thing sticking out of it, and you can't fall for it. If you get out and try and grab that purse or anything, they come and steal your car. So the guy's showing in real time. He's like, "Look, this is it again." And he pulled out his phone. He started filming. He's like, "Watch out for this scam. Don't fall for it." He goes, "Lock your doors." So he locks his doors. He goes, "Drive away." And he starts driving away. And immediately 2 guys run out from behind a wall to retrieve their.
So
thing.
I was like
accelerate, fucking hit the motherfuckers,
run
accelerate, run them over, fuck it, just keep going. The Napoli police are just as corrupt as everyone else, just fucking
if not more so.
More so, yeah.
Maybe they're the guys
in the balaclavas.
Tracy Farah says that Ireland has the worst bread. The cuisine in Ireland, Tracy, has gotten far better, as we all know, because like you go to Kinsale.
I know a lot of people who would beg to differ with that one.
Well, that's now, though. I mean, we love soda bread, right? And we love brown bread.
Now.
Well, I mean, the world.
I've
always loved it. I've always loved it.
What a batch loaf.
Oh,
listen, have you ever gotten a big O'Brien's sandwich?
Did you never seen me go to fucking the butcher block with my big giant bread?
When Irish people come to Italy, they won't eat the bread. Because to Irish people, the Italian bread is garbage.
Well, I'll say Ireland has better bread than Italy. I don't think
beautiful brown bread. Tracy, I'm sorry, but you're talking out of your ass, darling. You clearly have never had Irish bread. I'm not a champion of bread, but I know
she's Irish. She's from Ireland.
Tracy is from Ireland.
Yeah, she's from. I think she's from.
So Tracy has never had the end of a batch loaf. with butter on it.
I'm sure I think she's not talking about like commercial loaf. I think she's talking about like like artisan bread, which Ireland has
No,
now.
she never said that. She never. Okay, you're being nice. I'm
because
being
I know
nice.
she's from Tipperary. That's why, because we've had conversations.
What about soda bread?
Oh, well, is soda bread though?
Irish bread, brown bread at Christmas with the fucking salmon and the butter on it. That brown bread that your mom makes. Yeah, the Italians I've drank, the fucking doctor, who is the biggest foodie snob on earth, was in Ireland with me a couple of times, and she was like, the fucking bread in this country is like a fucking cream dream. She couldn't believe the
I like Irish bread.
The standard of bread at the breakfast in the hotels and the full Irish breakfast
at the
and
Fitzpatrick.
All that. She's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, yeah, that's Irish bread. We go all in. It's crazy. And it's soft. It's like a pair of tits. It's like a big
However, what's on top of it usually? The greatest butter in the world.
Well, this is it. This is my argument now. And that is
that's why
itself doesn't actually do anything. Italian bread is brutal and will break your gums. Your gums are fucked with it.
I've never had great bread in Italy. I'll say the Italian bread in America is better than the Italian bread in Italy. Italian bread in America is good.
I tend to agree.
Semolina loaf with lots of sesame seeds on it because it's all bastardized.
I can never say this to an Italian, but
that's okay. They've got lots of other great stuff. Great art, great music, great opera, great. Amazing stuff. Jim Patterson, did I keep my appendix? I did not. Yeah, he doesn't have his either.
So I was telling my mates here, we were at a bar the other day, Simone and his sons and friends and so on. Your story about your fucking appendectomy.
Uh-huh.
They don't believe me.
What do you mean?
Okay, Dirk, the other day I was walking down the street. I saw a guy with 11 legs. It was amazing. He had 11 legs. Do you believe me?
No, but what?
No, you think I'm inventing it, right? You think I'm sensationalizing
what's so sensational about having my appendix removed? Nothing.
$141,000.
Oh, that. Oh, geez. Yeah.
They didn't believe me. They still don't believe me. They think I'm making it up. They're like, Oisín's he's so lefty, because these guys are very righty. By the way, I was dragged to a fucking right-wing Maloney event.
Fratelli d'Italia
event. And I was talking to the candidate. She was fucking
Brotherhood of Italy, baby.
Did you see the photo on my Instagram?
I did not, because I'm never on Instagram, because I'm such a bad millennial. I'm not one.
Giving up on you. I'm giving up.
Fun.
But anyway,
you want wine? Well, come get it. Don't make me drink this bottle by myself. Dude. I'll be an arse. She is hot, Dirk. Who's hot? Georgia Maloney is hot?
No, they're talking because they're on Instagram, because they're connected to the world. Guys, just talk to Dirk about things from like Shirley Bassey and things from before, whatever.
There's something about the world.
1965.
He doesn't
know anything that's happened in the world for the past 20 years. Okay, so I'll pull up my Instagram here.
And the revolution's near. Seems quite clear. So just a little bit of this.
That's really good. That's really good. Look at her.
Shirley Bassey is a god.
Fascista.
Who's that?
She's my height.
She is great, whoever she is.
I was dragged into this event without even knowing what I'm going into, and they were serving free fucking Prosecco and bites and so on. She is the local Fratelli d'Italia candidate.
She's the local fascista.
Fascista. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it.
I look like 81 there. I'm so old looking. Wow. It's amazing.
I think, is she married?
She is to a Napolitano. Apparently he's a sfigato. All the lads later said he's a sfigato. He's like shorter than her, and he's a little brash.
Dumpy and all that shit. Yeah. Well, that's very common in Italy, isn't it?
She gave me her card with her fucking personal number. It was fucking weird. But anyway, yeah.
You guys are. I love this. Charles Thompson. She's hot. You guys are all. This is all because you guys have already been to his Instagram. That's why. You know
You
what
should
my
be doing
problem
it
is?
as part of your work.
Okay, here's my problem. Can I mention something really weird? So yesterday, I took the night off because I had too much shit going on, and I was not going to get home in time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take the night off. And
While
so
you're talking, I'll show the guys.
But here's what I want to ask you about YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty nice looking. And I did a quick little video. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to make it. I'll see you tomorrow night with the big guy. Click. 20 minutes later, it had 1,500 views. How did that happen?
Well, because it's out there. In
but
the world.
My normal videos, if I'm lucky, I get 400 or 500, and then
it can just go crazy sometimes. This is the sunset. I was walking home.
I'm getting no information. No, whatever. He's just like, look at Venice and look at watches and stuff. I'm trying to find out what the secret is. Like, why all of a sudden did I put it? Should I just start doing tons of shorts?
Sure, you should do them.
He's like, yeah, you should do
this.
Is today. I like this look, by the way.
Now I'm skinny again. I
like the jackets.
Jackets again.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I like this look. You look like a Monte Carlo. Yes, you look like you're gonna have a pack of Gauloises, and
This is the Instagram. Here's a couple of sexy omegas.
Very sexy.
Yeah, that's the old Snoopy.
Yeah, it is. How'd you get that?
Does he have that? There's a police officer I know here. That's his watch.
Oh, by the way, that one is harder to get and it's more expensive. The black one.
This is
everybody bought the white one.
This is Da Evo, the restaurant at Da Evo.
Oh yeah,
with Geddy Lee's book in the window.
Great,
strangely,
read it 5 times.
I was trying to figure out why his book was in the. This is a guy who I just ran into on the street. He was like a fan of the channel.
Oh,
and he had the
meteorite.
Yeah, white gold.
Wow.
Pepsi. It's a $50,000-$60,000 watch.
Wow.
That's where I go to have coffee and a smoke. This is me waiting for the bus. That's my view. Just waiting for the bus.
So she's done for a while, right? No more no more scuffling. Oh, that's the restaurant. The guy in the back, pause that.
Yeah, we can't.
There's a guy behind his head.
That guy, fat guy.
That guy's he's wearing the fucking
Platona. Yeah.
That was a great lunch, man.
It was.
We had 2 bottles of white wine and we spritzed the shit out of it. Nobody gets drunk. You know what I mean? You're having dinner, you're having lunch, you're spending time, you're having a laugh.
There's me a hotel room playing the bass.
Oh, look at that. Have you been playing it religiously?
I have been, yeah. I've been doing a lot of practice.
Your brother showed me this picture, and he said, what was the word he used? It's a term I was not familiar with, and I had to look it up. And he said, is my brother now doing thirst traps?
Thirst traps.
What does that mean? It means like sexually suggestive photography. Is that what that is?
Probably, yeah.
You were trying to.
I was just like, yeah, this is. We give everybody something to talk about.
Thirst trap.
Something to talk about.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Anyway, this is Instagram. There's at the Excelsior when I woke up in the morning.
Oh, look, they changed it. Is that the card now?
That's the card.
It's wood?
It's wood. It's a wooden card. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I haven't stayed there since 2017, so there you go.
I haven't stayed there much myself either.
You've stayed there a couple of times.
Well, lately, no, because why would I?
I have a card though from 1999, which is so cool, and I think it's in my scrap.
There I am leaving with the Excelsior in the background. You've been there many times. You've been in that boat
many times.
Yeah, with the Excelsior in the background. Yeah, that's all fun.
Yeah, that place is okay. If anybody's ever seen Once Upon a Time in America, they filmed the dinner scene in that dining room. I've never been in that. Honestly, have you ever been in the dining room of the Excelsior? I've never gone in there.
I've never dined in there. I've been in there.
I know. I popped my head in there too, but I've never been there.
There I
'Cause
am
we
at
always eat outside.
the chip
Oh, yeah,
Cipriani by the pool with the
nice.
Seamaster.
Seamaster.
That can stand up against any fucking watch, if you ask me.
I think it's one of the kings. It should be like if they did 5 slots: Sub, Speedy, Seamaster, AP, and then I guess 57.
There's my 114060. That's when I was going. Where was I going?
I think I just nailed the 5 pillars of watchdom. I think I just nailed it. I think I did. And Omega's got 2 of them because Daytona ain't gonna do it. Sorry.
There's some massive yacht down at the. Oh, this is my watch first. Oh yeah, with the reflection of the.
Yeah, it's a shame that bracelet is so shite.
Look at this yacht. Boom.
I tried that watch on and I went, "Oh fuck me." Like, oh my god, what is this made
Emmett
out
didn't like it. He was like, I can't fucking read the thing.
Oh well, I mean, there's that, but I was looking at the jewelry part of it, like the bracelet of it. And I was like, God, that's the exact same clasp I have on mine. On my
here's one you like.
Yeah, it's the exact same clasp I have on mine.
Boom.
Where is mine? I've been really good lately. I've been putting my watches not only in the drawers, but trying to be. Man, what you showed that Milgauss the other day, I was like, my watch looks great, but I was like, it doesn't look factory polished. That looked factory polished. That Z Blue that you showed it to me and your brother.
No, but it was the before and after.
Yeah, I know.
I showed the one that was all beat up, and
that's the same watch, no?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question about that. Did Frollo do that?
Yeah.
So what does he charge for a polish like that?
Like $100, $150. You don't need it though. Yours is fine.
No, I don't need that. But I'm just saying down the line because listen, it's a 2013 watch.
Yes.
So sometime in the future that will require a service. It doesn't need one now.
Service
it's running
is one
like
thing.
A top. But a service and a polish you do together. Anyway, here's my
sure.
I have my service pouch, which I love. And then that clasp, which I just absolutely.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, you got a few scratches on it.
Yeah, well, now because I wear this almost every day of my life. I mean, this is my daily driver. Of course, I've been wearing the first Omega Space.
Let's see that puppy.
So you want to know what I did? Let me get my face out of the way.
The flat link. I'm sorry, but those lugs with the flat link is everything.
It's everything. So here's tape, right? So I'm on the show last week, and everybody's like, get. You ready for this?
What happened? Did you bump it?
Yep.
Oh well, the first cut is the deepest.
First cut is the
Let's
deepest.
see what did you do?
Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. I almost had a heart attack when I saw it. So because I'm a clasp maniac. Make sure I don't fuck around with it. So okay. So
you just put a little scrape on the clasp. Who gives a shit?
Right there it is. Boom.
Yeah, that's significant. Oh well.
I mean,
you gotta wear it.
On the camera it looks crazy. Maybe because also the glue from the tape made it look worse. It's actually much smaller than that. There it is. It's just one little thing. See that?
How'd you do that?
Because I took the tape off. I took the tape off because everybody's like, take the tape off, wear it like a man.
Yeah.
So I wore it like a man. But what's on the back of that? Okay, coffee. What's on the back? What's on the hippocampus? I got the tops of my. All. Yeah. Well, hey, you ready for this?
You got a little bit.
Milgauss.
Oh, Millie's still covered.
Yeah, I do it once a month. I change the covering on it. I don't want to fuck it up. I love these watches. I'm like, I want to take care of you because I don't have a cat anymore. I got to take care of something. I'm a caregiver.
Now, what did you think of this Rolly?
Oh God,
this.
I told you what I thought of that Rolly. Yeah. I said, listen,
it's just perfect. Yeah,
it's perfect. Listen, if you're a one watch person, that is the watch for you because it is. And your brother said it. He said tuxedo, pair of shorts, jeans. It's just absolutely perfect. And that
Simple.
dial, look at that, man.
Simple.
That is a watch, a forever watch.
Yeah.
Forever watch.
Shiny
First of all,
metal
that should be permanent collection.
Yeah.
Because one, I mean, people are stupid and they want, like ridiculous models. But that particular watch is classy as fuck.
Isn't it?
It's just so elegant, man. I'm so much more
It's like an
impressed.
OP, but with lipstick on.
It's an OP with right, with couture on. Look at it, it's beautiful. And listen, man, that dial, those indices, those hands, the stick hands, it's just so beautiful, man.
It's perfect, isn't it?
I didn't know you were in the market for that, or did he just show it to you and you were like, "Oh shit, I need that"?
Pulled it out. I was like, "Yeah, I guess that's coming home."
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then when I come back, can we see some of the new? Now, is this your watch designs with Frollo?
Yes,
you showed them to me to Emmett, and I said, "Am I?" Because have I not been paying attention to TikTok, or does he have a new line of watches coming out?
there's a new line.
You didn't announce it to us personally.
I just sent you guys the pictures
on Facebook.
Yeah, Amy was like, "Did you discontinue the?" I was like, "No."
Yeah. I'll be right back. Gonna do
just added it. So if anybody wasn't watching my show, where is it anyway?
Don't show them while I'm gone. I want to see it.
Oh, sorry.
Talk about pantyhose.
I'll answer some questions. How about that? Hey, there's Sean. Great to see you. You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. They use the green scrubby pad we use for washing dishes. Yeah, you can buy those pads. That's good for polishing. If you want to do a home polishing, I don't recommend you do it. It will never look quite the same. But if it's a cheap watch, maybe you don't care. Jim Patterson rhodium dial. Not that, I don't know if you're referring to the watch I just showed, but that was a silver dial, not rhodium. Rhodium has a different thing to it. Mark in Brooklyn, the irony and contrast between the seemingly perfect curated lives people present online versus reality of everyday existence. Or am I going to do show people me just when I get out of bed and my hair is all a mess? Yeah, people like to show their better looking selves. That was always the way, even years ago with photographs. Smile for the photo, even though smile though your heart is breaking, right? Charles, you need a Vespa with that jacket. Yeah, that jacket is it's a cafe racing style jacket. It came back from New York. It was never worn, actually. I used to wear the black one all the time. At the start of the channel, actually, you probably saw it. I had a black one that kind of fell apart. This is the exact white version I bought back then. That was bloody 7-8 years ago, but now I can fit in it again, thank God. Because I stopped eating too much. So now I can it'll actually zip up without any problems, which is a nice thing. It's a good looking jacket. So I wore the Zero West because it's kind of a beefy motor style thing, works well. That's my old style. That's the way I used to dress, fucking leather jackets and jeans and boots. That was my thing for years. There I am with the fashions. That was fun. Hey, if she'll make sure that the pickpockets get arrested, I'm all for it. What's this one? Oh, this is Chiara Nardo. Oh, my tennis bracelet. Oh, Chiara Nardo watch, beautiful. They're at Watches of Italy tomorrow and Sunday. Big event for them. What's this dark one? Oh, the preview is all dark. Okay. It's just me talking. I gotta change the thumbnail on that. This is me on the boat with the lads after the regatta. There's Simone, my best friend here, who has the watch store. We watched the regatta happen. You see all the footage of the regatta in the Palina video. So I took all that footage. There's some of the regatta there. Great. It's quite something.
What an ugly place. Smile though your heart is breaking. The greatest song ever written.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
If you're gonna write one song, man, write that one. He wrote one song in his entire life, and he wrote that.
Wow,
fucking believable. I mean, that melody. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Here's the watches.
Sweet. Oh yeah.
Stone dials.
What kind of stone is that?
That's tiger eye.
Tiger eye.
This is turquoise, and this is malachite.
Malachite. I used to know him. I like that one. Oh, that's
like the blue?
pretty. I love that.
Like
It's very date justy with the jubilee and the future.
It's very date just. Yeah,
it's a homage.
There's nothing original about the design, other than the fact that there are stone dials which are not available.
Sure, we're not available.
Yeah, but
this
is Murano glass black.
Come on, is that really Murano glass?
Yeah.
Wow.
With the shiny, sparkly.
Your brother's here. Oh shit. Chaplin only wrote the lyrics. You just made me sad. Oh, really?
This is a marble dial. That's marble. And the cross is based on the Cadoro. See the cross that's on it with the bottom?
That's what threw me off.
That's what turned you off?
No, that's what that made me not know what it was.
Oh, okay. It's from Cadoro, see? That's
now
the shape
I see
there.
it. Now I see it, yeah.
There they are.
That's what threw me off. I was like, what is that?
I'll throw you off.
Yeah, I was like, they're very attractive.
I'll get the video.
What's the price points on those guys?
$750.
$750 for all models?
Yeah, they're all the same price.
Except for, what about the Murano glass one?
Same price, yeah.
Really? I gotta say, even though the stone dials are really beautiful, I kind of love the Murano glass one. Why is that?
Let me see if I can find. There's a good shot of that one. Which, let me see. A lot of the blue I put in. Yeah, you see it up here. There's the malachite green. It's nice.
Very nice. Kind of a Seiko style clasp.
Yeah. Let me see. There's a better shot of black. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
So
and I say I'm liking that one the best.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's sparkly.
Yeah. It's night sky.
Oh.
But you see when it turns, when there's like reflection. See where it sparkles.
Yeah. Are you ready for the machine's grifting?
Oh yeah, whatever.
He's selling spruiking his own brand of it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big news. It's gonna be the biggest thing on
that's
the
advertising.
Exactly.
Free advertising. Thank you, fellas.
You know what? I kind of like that watch.
It's so hard to capture the magic of the marble.
That is pretty close. I had an interesting conversation about, you know how in Italy everything's marble, obviously because of Carrera and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's bathroom and kitchen is marble. In America, people are moving towards quartz and granite and other things for surfaces. But because I was talking to John from my band, and he's a very handy fella. He's like a licensed plumber and electrician, and he does a lot of different stuff. And he was telling me, and he's Italian. His family is Sicilian. He said, in Italy, because the marble is so cheap. And then I priced the difference between like marble in Italy. Like if you bought marble in Italy for your kitchen, it's like a 1/10 the price. But also they have this very special way of waterproofing marble, which doesn't really translate to like international clients. They have their own methods in order. Like every shower in Italy is marble. You go to any hotel, it's all like 100% marble, right? They have this process that they've been using for hundreds and hundreds of years in Italy. Marble is just miraculous shit, man, and it's so beautiful.
Very
Absolutely
rare to
beautiful.
find it on a watch dial.
Very, very.
Go look for a marble dial. You'll find lots of mother of pearl, but you won't find just
Yeah,
a straight up
sure.
marble dial. This
I
is a
have to
tiger
say, I
eye,
agree with Charles Thompson. The brown is the tiger's eye is gorgeous.
isn't it? Because the way the light catches the brown is, then you really see the texture of it. Let me see if I can find it here. Did I put it in the? I don't know if I put it in. Hey, I'll put it on right now. There's the blue. I love the blue.
Yeah, the blue's pretty.
The brown is very unique, though, I have to say. And who the hell has a brown, like full on brown dial? There
When
it
you
is.
got a
Look,
tropical
see the way the
sweetie.
sun catches it like that?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's hitting all the striations in the
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
marble.
That's
Wow.
the word I was looking for earlier. Striations.
Wow, that looks great. That's a very
Yeah.
pretty superluminova.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they're all the same thing. Chromolite, soup, they're all the same. I just I got a couple of because I always give these things away. You can't tell because I have a blue screen, but I just bought a bunch of you get a 2-pack for like $10.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I just loomed the shit out of my.
So I have the green
speedy.
on. Let me show you.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, you're wearing it. Let's do it.
That's the green, but it's dark here. The usual.
Oh well,
Put some
that's
more light on the
just get
subject.
your mug out of the way and we'll see it. Go up. Yeah, there you go. Go up a little bit. Up. Yeah. Because we're getting glimpses of it right there. Oh, yeah, there you go. Go up. Just tilt your fist towards yourself. Can you tilt it? Yeah, there you go. If you tilt it, give yourself an angle. There you go. Now you can see the beautiful. That's actually the green one might be the prettiest one. Wow.
I'll stick on the brown. See what you think of it.
Oh, you have a bunch of them there.
I have them all.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like the green one better though. That's beautiful, but the green one just sold me. I love the green one.
You like the green?
Nice. Yeah, now because you just pimped it out.
I'll show you the blue. I have them all here. Boom.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh,
Blue
that's a very unique kind of blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's real stone. It's all real stone. I'll show you the black one.
Oh, you have that one. Oh.
I have them all here, man.
Oh, that was a very nice snick and a snap, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Black's nice, nice contrast.
Oh, I like the black one.
And the most controversial one would be the marble. Hey, I won't put it on the wrist. I'll just show you.
Why is that? That's just gorgeous.
Strange.
Why is it strange?
Well, first of all, marble is not conventionally used for dials. It's very, very rare.
Obviously not.
And it's such a strange white. It catches light in an odd way. It looked pink the other day when I was out and about.
That's okay. Pink is sweet. It's got a cyclops on it, but you can't call it that. What do you call it?
Yes, cyclops.
No, you can't call it a cyclops.
Well,
whatever. You gotta come up with a new.
We can't call any of the. This is essentially a date just. We can't,
You might as well just call it the Oculus because the one in New York is not an Oculus either.
That's right.
You know what? That might be the killer one.
The white.
Yeah, it might very well be. Oh yeah, that's what 41.
No, it's 39, but where's like a 40?
It definitely looks like a 41 to me. Wow.
On me, yeah. There's the green.
Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, the green's nice, man.
Yeah, people like
Ray
green.
says that bracelet makes me want to take my clothes off. Ray, I saw the panties, man. I saw it. Somebody sent me a clip. He's leather daddy. He was on some show and he was doing like a leather panty thing, wearing this Halloween costume, which was like a skull and crossbones leather daddy hat with leather shorts, and it's like God's love. You're out of your mind. John Doe. Hey, John Doe. Did you know that Kira Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin's most high-profile granddaughter, was born in Belfast and lived her early life there? Chaplin's fifth child, Tuna Eugene, met a Belfast Lisburn girl. I did not know that. Now, listen, Charlie Chaplin is a once-in-a-lifetime, listen, who's going to measure up to what that guy did? Just watch The Great Dictator. If anybody's ever seen that, you want to just know.
I'm doing a Tom Waits right now. Look.
Oh, yeah. Does he wear a lot of watches?
No, there's a character, Tom Waits. He's selling watches. He has a shitload of watches all down his wrist. That was in the Frank's Wild years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to get hip to him. I mean, Mary, Ryan, and you were obsessed with him, and
oh my god, he'll break your heart. His lyrics will break.
What's the one thing that I should listen to that's gonna destroy my soul?
It's very hard to answer.
Give me the curated thing.
It's like somebody saying, "How do I get into Rush?" Like which
Well, Rush is a little bit harder because I get why people don't like it.
Tom Waits is hard. It's hard because to find your way to the true gold, you have to know him a bit. I can't, it's like showing someone Interiors as their first Woody Allen film. That's maybe his greatest film, but don't show that as a first.
It's definitely not his greatest film. You're out of your mind. I think I finally saw his greatest film, Manhattan.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
It was fucking amazing.
Manhattan is, it's a masterpiece.
It's a fucking incredible movie. Interiors is a little whiny for me. When people get whiny, I get a little annoyed. It becomes self-indulgent to me. Not that the performances aren't great, because they are. And of course the cinematography is great and blah, 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 blah. It gets a little whiny for me. I just, you know what? I'm doing a full retraction on me never really appreciating Diane Keaton. And I went on a big tear and I watched a shit. I still don't like Something's Gotta Give and all the lighthearted comedies and inappropriate May December romances. I don't appreciate that. But I watched her in her prime being a genius. And I'm so wrong. Like I am a lot of the time.
She was in a lot of his movies. She was in Love and Death. She was in She was in Sleeper.
Well, I've always loved Sleeper, the Orgasmatron, and isn't it funny? And I've always said this: all
rebels are we, born to be free, just like the fish in the sea.
All of the cars in Sleeper look like all the cars now. They all just look like bubbles. Like we were watching. What were we watching the other day? Or is it today? We're watching there was a show, a Mary Tyler Moore spinoff called Rhoda, and we were watching the wedding episode. It was 74 New York. All the cars had their own personality. They were all very different and unique. Now you go out on the street, they all look like bubbles. They're just rounded. There's no angles. They're just but he figured out I don't know who the art director was on Sleeper, but that was a really funny movie. Your brother says, Dirk, you'd love One from the Heart. I've seen One from the Heart. It's an easy road. I've seen that.
No, but he's talking about the album with Crystal Gale.
Oh, with Crystal Gale. I love. Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my
You'd like it because there are duets and then there's songs by herself and one or two with him. It's about a couple who break up, they get divorced, or they break up, they separate.
It's a concept record.
I mean, the record is the soundtrack to the movie.
Oh, now One from the Heart. I've seen that movie.
There's some beautiful songs on there. She sings by herself. She sings.
Isn't that Coppola?
Yeah, he made it after Apocalypse Now.
Right, One from the Heart.
And
the whole Terry Garr. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, Terry Garr.
Gorgeous Terry Garr. The beautiful.
Yeah, back when
Vittorio Storaro shot it.
And Frederick Forrest. Right.
I love Frederick Forrest. But first time I ever saw him was The Rose. And he was the
Emmett's
military
talking
guy.
about the soundtrack.
The soundtrack. Okay, thanks,
It's a
Em.
beautiful record.
Yeah.
It's very romantic and heartbreaking. Tom
Right up
Waits,
me street.
he writes for women just as well as he writes for fellas. He's a poet, man. What are you gonna do? Like, I'll never write a fucking like even one lyric of his level.
And thank God you think that way, because if you thought that way, then you'd be a total douche. People who refer to themselves as poets
that comes
are
out of
douches.
his pen is just magic. You look at it and you go like, how are some people gifted with that? I don't know.
Some people just are. Have you ever been to a party and been introduced to somebody and like, oh, this is her husband, he's a poet? I'm like, really?
Tom,
is that what you are? You're a poet? I think a poet is.
No, but Emmett's right, because it's very musical, and because some of the Tom Waits stuff is experimental, and you might.
I have Bone Machine.
You might. Oh well, that's newer, and that's a great album. It's a lot newer. I think if you're going to get into Tom, you want to go back.
Yeah. But I bought that record because
I pumped out a lot of fucking records.
No, I know he's prolific, but I remember seeing a video on MTV and thinking, oh, Tom Waits, of course, he's very famous. He was in With Nail and I, right? He was in that. He's been affiliated with Jim Jarmusch a million times, right?
He's been in a lot of movies.
Who just won the Palme d'Or, right? Not the Palme d'Or. He won the Golden Lion. He won the Golden Lion.
He won the Golden, yeah. You know what he said at the start of his acceptance speech was, shit. He just started with shit. I was like, that was great. It was a great acceptance speech. I'm looking up, okay, old boyfriends. Tom Waits. And Crystal Gale sings it. He doesn't sing in that one. It's not a duet.
That's just her solo?
She sings it by herself. He wrote it.
There was a song I heard called A Little Rain. That's why I bought the record.
Old boyfriends, lost in the pocket of your overcoat, like burned out light bulbs on a Ferris wheel. Old boyfriends. You remember the kinds of cars they drove, parking in an orange grove. He fell in love, you see, with someone that I used to be. It's after a breakup, Though I very seldom think of him, nevertheless, sometimes a mannequin's blue summer dress can make the window like a dream. But now those dreams belong to someone else, and they talk and sleep in a drawer where I keep all my old boy friends. Remember when you were burning for them? Why did you keep turning them into old boy friends? They look you up when they're in town to see if they can still burn you down. He fell in love, you see, with someone that I used to be, though I very seldom think of him, blah, 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 blue summer dress. Old boyfriends turn up every time it rains, fall out of the pages in a magazine.
That's good.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
How does he fucking do this?
Great lyrics are great lyrics, man. I mean, and it's an exclusive club. People don't want to admit it, but it's an exclusive club about the real great. Jocelyn saying San Diego Serenade, which is not a reference I understand, but you probably do. So, I mean, because I'm just not that hip to the Tom Waits catalog, which I know I should be, because like pop rock lyrics, listen, there's great prose. There's been a lot of great Joni, obviously, Dylan, obviously, and Neil Peart, the dancer slows her frantic pace with pain and desperation, her aching limbs and downcast face aglow with perspiration. I remember reading that when I was 13 and going, what the fuck? And the name of that song is called Losing It. When the artist realizes that they are no longer
they're
as
losing
good as they were.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough. Nick Cave.
Everyone has
Jim,
to pay.
Nick Cave, I finally woke up to because I've got friends in low places.
Bit of a Zio now.
He is?
Yeah, Nick Cave. Yeah, turning out to be a bit of a problematic individual.
So I'm on the street today. I'm on Vernon Boulevard and I'm running a million errands. And I run into the guy that took over Paul's wine store. Not my Paul, another Paul, but Oisín is familiar with the reference. And I run into Marco. He's a Serbian American guy. He's actually a Serbian guy, but he's lived here for like 35 years. And we're talking about stuff. And then we get into Zios, and he's like, his face turned plaid. He's like, I gotta go. Nick Cave, huh? That's a shame because that's gonna ruin my new budding romance because I've been enjoying a lot of Nick Cave performances.
I don't know. I won't call him a full-on Zio. He just some of that narrative.
Is he playing in Tel Aviv?
I don't know. See, Radiohead did a 180 on that stuff.
Well, because I think Roger finally got to them.
Yeah, probably.
Because he called him out hard. Roger went after him in a big way.
Good old Roger. We love Roger.
Listen, man, if
never stands down, man.
If you don't want to support the king, don't serve the king. That's just the way it is, my friends. Yeah. You don't want to support the king, or you don't want people to think you do. Do not support the king. Do not serve him. Do not do it. And all these cunts that are like licking Milakovsky's arse, listen, that guy's a fraud on every fucking level. Every level. He's got a fake name, a fake history, a fake everything. So if you want to go there and play to his minions, and be a part of genocide, then knock yourselves out because history will not be on your side. And that's just how it is.
Seeming more and more like that every day.
Yeah, I mean, well, the world is turning on him, and eventually,
if he tries to come back to the UN to spew his nonsense, Mamdani will arrest him.
He's going to arrest him immediately, yeah.
That's the end of him going to the UN to show his fucking illustration.
To rattle his...
For the greater Israel or whatever. He's fucking done.
And the Germans kill the Jews, and the Jews kill the Arabs, and the Arabs kill the hostages, and that is the news. I mean, wow. What was that, 94? What year was that album? That he wrote that lyric? Talk about a great lyric writer. Sorry. Listen, he's a doddering old guy now, and listen, he's losing the plot. He's losing his shit now.
I don't know.
It's getting a bit tough because he's just, you know what? Mix it up with a little bit of levity.
He was just on with Katie Halper, and they were shooting the shit. I messaged her because I was in contact. Yeah, I was in contact with her because I was gonna have all these people on my fucking show. And I messaged her. I was like, "How fucking cool is it that you're just shooting the shit with fucking Roger Waters? Because they just shoot the shit. Like,
why don't you try to get Roger on your show? You probably could."
I said it to Matt Lee. I was like, "How the fuck did you get him on?" And he goes, "Email him." I was like, "Well, then you have to pass me his email." I think if I pushed it, I could probably do it, but.
You guys can talk about not just that shit. You could talk about music. You could talk.
I would have to do a pivot on the channel to start going in there.
No.
Because Aaron Matei and Daniel Matei, they were interested in coming on the show because they see my subs number and they're like, "Oh well."
I'm not talking about that shit. You're a bass player.
I know, but I can't have him on the show and talk about bass.
Why?
Because. Well, that's not the reason to have him.
Because people are gonna know that you're gonna go there. You could start off.
No, I'm not gonna start it. No.
Let me tell you.
First of all, he won't come on the show.
You don't understand that people like music talk more than you think that they do. Some of the biggest channels are music.
That's not why I would have him on the show.
No, but you enjoy his playing and his writing. You could talk about his lyric writing. Well, I think you're doing yourself a tremendous disservice.
Missing a massive.
I'm not. Point. You are. You're missing the nuance. You're missing.
Roger, come on to my channel so we can talk about bass. No.
The first 15 minutes is how you got started, music, bass, lyric writing, melodies, and Israel.
The last one is the only reason he'll ever come on the show. then I can maybe bring
So you
up
don't think
the
that
bass.
guy wants to talk once in a while about it, the bass line for money? Because nobody wants to know about that anymore.
I'm in line behind 300,000 other
That's right.
music
But
channels.
not behind the way he plays bass, because nobody gives a shit anymore. He's erased that from his world. Nobody cares about like the genius of his art anymore. They just care about, the noise he makes as a political pundit. We do. I think he would probably like to talk about, or maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't. I
He
don't
would
know.
love, I'm sure, to talk about those things, but he can talk to way bigger music channels about that.
Well, like the Professor of Rock or one of these generic things that talk about, I mean, let's face it.
If I like the Geddy Lee thing would have been about his watches. You think that fucker wants to come on and talk about moving pictures again to some fucking super
but you
fan?
wouldn't talk about moving pictures.
I would talk about his watches
and Narpits or the Necromancer.
is Tag Heuer's, and at the very end, I would mention Bythorn the Snow Dog.
Sure. Even that is like, that was a turning point for them. I mean, they've actually mentioned that in interviews. Listen, I just think that you encompass so many different parts of Roger's sphere that I think it would be an enlightening
that could eventually reveal
things.
itself, but that's not how you attract the guy in. You get the guy in because he wants to talk about the things he's talking about now, which is that stuff.
Right.
And if you have a decent audience, he'll be like, possibly, oh yeah, sure.
So he was on her show.
He was on Katie Harper. He was on Matt Leib's show, but Matt Leib has his wife. Matt's in with everyone as his wife. She's connected.
Right? No, I know that.
Yeah. So he gets, he's had some big wigs on his show. All after he was on mine.
If you don't have a heart attack first, listen. There's very few people in this world that could probably give this guy a heart attack. It might be Roger. Not only is he a fan of his music, but he's a fan of his passion. I don't think you'd have a heart attack, but I think, you don't get impressed by people. You know what I mean? But
a heart attack? Oh, that? No.
You might
look, what you have to do is you have to separate it in your head and go, okay, we're talking about this. And then fanboy at the very end. And go, oh, by the way.
When's the last time you ever fanboyed?
I don't know.
Have you ever like slightly embarrassed yourself in front of somebody? Could it be a girl? Because sometimes when we're attracted to somebody, we might act like idiots. Paul's dad has made a fool out of himself because he's a backdoor Johnny. Yeah, stage door Johnny. I should say backdoor. Sorry, guys, don't take it the wrong way. He likes to go to like after seeing a play. Laura,
he's one of those guys.
He likes to go backstage and get an autograph, and I'm always like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not into that.
No. And I'm like, they just gave you you just paid for the ticket. They gave you your 2 hours, and that's their responsibility. It's nice. Listen, of course, always be like Ronnie James Dio said to me personally, goes, always treat your fans as if they're your best friends or your family, because you know what? Without them, you're nothing. And he said that to me when I was 13 years old. So, and he did that. He was one of those guys that was extremely kind, I met all the guys in Rush, and they were that way too. A lot of people are, but some people aren't. I've met a lot of, don't meet your heroes, as they say. I've met plenty of them, but, Paul's father gets upset. Like Laura Linney wasn't very nice to him, and he adores her. And I'm like,
you can't expect people to always be nice.
No,
like that.
You can't. She's getting in a car.
Yeah,
she's got dinner with somebody, with Ryan Reynolds or whoever.
Maybe she's not feeling great, or she needs sleep. She's been up since 6 a.m.
She gave you what you just paid for. She owes you nothing more than
There's no reason to get mad at. Yeah, I think that's very unfair. It's amazing when you see these guys be very magnanimous and very nice to everyone, sign everyone's pictures on, but it gets overbearing. Can you imagine how overbearing it is?
Well,
must be really like crazy.
Easier for us to say.
People get very weird and strange.
Well, they become obsessed weirdos too, and they start a lot of shit because you don't know. I mean, could you imagine? Because we've already seen.
You can't have a regular interaction with someone. People are odd. They don't even behave like themselves. they freeze up, they get weird, they get tongue-tied, they, things get very odd. And they're just, then there's a line of them, there's loads of them, and everything's very odd. And what happened to Billie Eilish there recently? She's down in her audience. Some guy grabs her hair and pulls her into the audience, like basically assaulted her. Some other fan stopped him and stuff.
What was his problem?
Just a lunatic. That's the problem. You're just out there. You don't know who you're.
Has she officially declared herself lesbian now?
I don't know.
I just was watching. Not that I care, but I was watching.
I think she was always a little bit both ways. No?
Well, because she had that documentary where she was dating that guy and he ghosted her, and it was very upsetting because she's so beautiful and lovely. And what's wrong with you, you moron? But I was watching that she just had a big coming out, and I'm like, are we coming out to be bi now?
Did you see what she did recently for the Wall Street Journal?
No,
she got an award, and she gave her proceeds from her latest tour to, I think, the people in Gaza or something. It was 11.2 million.
Wow.
And she gets up and she go, let me find the clip. I don't think we'll get shut down for this because this is a good clip.
I've seen that, Charles. Tom Hardy, like, it's very interesting the way he approaches, the way he deals with people. Yeah, he's just not, it's cool. I get it. Ana de Armas. Do you think that Ana de Armas had sex with Tom Cruise? No, right?
They broke up already, right?
There's no way that guy's hitting it. There's just no way. I love Tom Cruise. Don't get me wrong. He's a Scientologist. I get it. It's all weird, but I just think he's asexual. I think he does this for publicity reasons, and he gives a little leg up to the girls that become his paramours. I mean, Penelope Cruz was one of his for a while too. Vanilla Sky, right? I just think like she's just like Jay's. That's weird.
So she gave all this money, Billy. She gave all this money, and then she gets up to take her award. Let me know if you can't hear any audio, okay? If you can, just don't say anything. Oh, fuck.
No audio.
No, you can't because it went. Yeah.
Can you get it because it's on another thing? Can you get it on YouTube?
Oh,
definitely, you can.
Yeah, I'll get it somewhere else.
Yeah. If you're a billionaire, is she a billionaire yet? She's probably close.
No, she's nowhere near it. She's worth like 60 million or something. She gave away like a third or a quarter of her wealth at this
She's got to be worth more than 60 million because inflation. Now you see somebody and they're not worth 100 million. You're like, they're a failure.
Yeah.
It's like a 1/100th of that.
The world is really, really bad and really dark, and people need empathy and help more than kind of ever, especially in our country. And I'd say if you have money, it would be great to use it for good things and maybe give it to some people that need it. And love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Listen, that's
why
brilliant.
Are you a billionaire?
I don't have a problem with people being a billionaire, but like give away quite, what? Do
if
you're
a billionaire, job. Why are you a why?
Well, you're a billionaire because you sell a lot of shit. You're a billionaire for a lot of reasons. It's
not
listen,
how did you become a billionaire? Not how did you become a billionaire? Why are you a billionaire? Yeah. That's the question. I thought it was so powerful. And then she goes, "Give your money away, shorties."
Shorties.
Fucking Mark Zuckerberg was in the audience.
He's a cunt.
Like, what? Yeah, he's a.
Is there anybody more than a dickless? That guy's definitely got it too.
That's nerd revenge.
He's got an inverted penis.
Inverted.
And he's impossibly he's a Woody Allen character on crack. This guy couldn't even caress a woman's fucking elbow.
Why are you? But it's such a powerful question.
That's all he's got is that he's a billionaire. And Jeff Bezos.
You get to a certain point, You could never spend $1 billion. You know how much more $1 billion is than $1 million? It's so much more. It's like $1 million is nothing. It's like a dime next to $1 billion. If you're worth
Nothing.
400 billion,
It's 1,000
there's
million.
something wrong with you. There's something wrong. Like you have more money.
Is it something wrong with you, or is it something wrong with the people?
Well,
that
the system is fucked up that allows that to happen. But you should also take responsibility and say, you know what? I have more money than I could ever shit out of my ass in 1,000,000 years. And it's irresponsible to sit on this money and just smile at a table. And
there's no reason.
When there's people out there who can't
money.
find
Nobody
clean
needs
drinking water, you know, nobody.
Money
needs
is for survival.
Nobody needs $2 billion.
You can enjoy the great things in life, and those people can do so. So I'm gonna ruin this movie for everybody, aren't I? So this movie with Colin Farrell at the end, like he wins a shitload of money, and
you're totally gonna ruin it.
All right. Anyway, I'm not very pleased with the outcome of this film, but all I could think of was, oh my God, what you could have done with that money.
Yeah.
Because when you have, listen, I have a pretty, I mean, I don't have an expensive life in any way, shape, or form. My operating expenses are not any kind of, I have one credit card. I have a debit card, which I use for everything. I generally don't charge things. My overhead is not that much other than having to deal with DL and legal expenses and all that shit. But that's something that was brought upon me without my own doing. For the rest of it, like, I feel like there's no reason why I need like 20, 30, 50, $100 that I can't spend on a stray cat or a homeless person or somebody who needs a couple of bucks.
Look at Billie Eilish. Like, she's grown up kind of like since youth. She's still young, obviously, but she broke out on the scene 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Probably 10.
And she has 80, 100 million in the bank, whatever. And she's asking the question.
Yeah, because she's got the money and she's putting her money where her mouth is.
I can do whatever the hell I want. I can fly anywhere in private. I can buy anything I want. You billionaires, why? What are you going to do with that? There's nothing you can do with it.
Do you know she comes
sitting in your bank is just a fucking waste. You know.
So Mimi, my friend, you know her. She's on the show and she's been my friend since I'm 12 or 13. She lives out there, and her daughter went to school with Billie Eilish. And they were in the same school, and they were in like a lot of the productions for, whatever musicals and stuff. And her family were kind of hippies, kind of these Irish American, just kind of granola folks and very down to earth. And they imparted that on their kids. Right. Now, Phineas is obviously some kind of musical genius, and, Billy is amazing.
They both are.
Yeah. They both are. I mean, so it is no surprise to me that Billie Eilish is just calling people out on what the fuck, because she comes from a part of that town, which is not very far from where your brother and Dana live.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty much close to, if not the same town. Mm-hmm. And they come from very modest, their parents struggled and they had a work ethic and all that stuff. So these kids are not like, these brats that came out of nowhere and became 100. Is she not worth $100 million? Billie Eilish, though?
I think they were talking about what percentage it was of her. I think it was a quarter of her wealth. I think she's worth like 70 million or something.
Shit, I mean, I know this is low. Let me Google your net worth. I know you're on there. Your wife. And
I'm
very supportive.
I'm worth 7 million apparently.
I know. Yes, really.
My loving wife. Yeah.
Your loving wife
who supported me through all the.
It says 50 million.
50, yeah.
That and Phineas has 30. Just goes to show you, because that's not.
They haven't been around for very long. Remember,
well,
haven't accumulated a whole lot of wealth because it hasn't been that long.
Also, people don't make money the way they did with music.
They used to, yeah. That's right.
Like Taylor Swift.
Album sales are not what they used to be.
Album sales are nothing. So Taylor Swift she's made over $1 billion, right? for sure.
But she's super aggressive. Taylor Swift will release the same record with different covers, so all her fans,
Yeah.
super fans,
The
buy
Taylor's
all.
version.
They
But
buy
it's also
4
to get rid of
versions.
that
No,
guy,
the
though.
Taylor's version is a new thing where she re-recorded. That's a separate thing.
So she's actually just defrauding her fans?
She will release the same record with different covers, so they can hang the covers on their wall to make a full picture.
Yeah, that's she's a whore.
That's for sales for one
I'm
person.
not a fan of that at all.
She's kind of she's pretty ruthless, actually.
I'm not a big fan of hers anyways, because I think she's mediocre at best. I don't think she's terrible. I don't think she's great in any way. I've listened to her records. They're fine. They're serviceable. But like some of her business practices are just like, I love the Taylor's version. Fuck Scooter Braun and all his bullshit. Yay, great. Fuck that guy. He's a dick. But like to do that, like it sounds very Gene Simmons in 1978. We're gonna put.
By the way, Sydney Sweeney dated Scooter Braun.
Well, that's very sad.
By the way,
is he good looking? I don't even know what he looks like. Because to date her, you better be.
You think I know what you think is good looking? I have no fucking clue.
You need to, that is such a you have such a caveman. You get over it. Because I can see twinks who are beautiful. I see the beauty in that.
Okay.
But like my taste has nothing to do with the zeitgeist at all.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know what you think is.
Yeah, well, I don't think Sydney Sweeney is particularly pretty. She's got a great rack.
I have
face
to agree.
is
I have to
meh.
agree. I have to agree. I think she's that odd face.
She's weird looking.
She was introduced to the world in that Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
And if you look at her in that, she's a pretty wallpaper, man.
Yeah. I mean, sick rack. That's about
She's a cute blonde, I guess, but
yeah, there's way better looking broads than her for sure. You know. So what are you bringing up? Are you pulling something up here?
No, you're supposed to. I'm winding a watch.
All right. Oh, by the way, can I just talk about how obsessed I am with my first manual wind?
Oh, you like manual wind. So do you wait the full 2 days? What is it?
No,
2 days, 3
I
days?
don't. Had it for 2 weeks already. Yeah. 2 weeks on Sunday, right?
I'm just wondering, do you wait for it to die?
No.
Before winding or not?
It's very satisfying. And also, this particular watch tells me immediately when it's done winding.
Oh, you can feel it.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah,
it hasn't happened yet. I wound you this morning. Hold on. Wow. Now you're done. Finished. Yeah. So pretty. Yeah, so I'm enjoying the manual line because it's kind of like a let's hang out together and do something special for each other. It's a very kind of today I wound my Milgauss, and this does not tell you when it's time to stop winding it.
No, it never. It goes into slip mode.
Yeah,
you can't overwind it.
No, I know that, but it's like it's a totally different.
Yeah,
it's a totally different thing. Yeah, it's really funny. But I did this morning. This morning I took out my cool watches and I just wound them all, and I was like, "You're so pretty."
It's fun. I do that when I'm drunk. Can you imagine when my collection was 60 watches, like heavy hitter, 50 watches, like big, heavy? I would sit there drunk and just go through them all and set the time and wind them and caress them. It's the hoarding and the possessing, as Archie would say. It's the hoarding and the It's not about the watch. It's about the hoarding and the possessing.
So now that I am where I am in my my watch journey, I think the only watch that I think that I would like to end it all is a sub, no date.
Emmett's watch?
Yeah, I think that's
or the previous one, the 1140.
Well, the previous one. The previous one.
Why? Because it's a little smaller?
It's a little smaller. I prefer the aluminum bezel subs. I just like that.
Oh, no, you're going previous.
Previous, yeah.
Oh, aluminum and not
I'm not a big ceramic guy.
So you want a no date ceramic saw.
Yeah.
So the 16.
I'm not a big. I'm
The
not
164060.
Yeah. I think, and then I would like be completely satiated with the whole thing.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah, because I like this. I love the look of those.
1140. So 14060.
A lot of things to remember.
Or
Like
1640.
60, 40, 39, 39, 10, 001. Omega's a lot worse.
No, it's pretty simple
Thank
with
you.
Rolex. Just
1640,
remove a 1.
140.
Andrew, 14060. That's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then there's the M version. There's an M version, which is
What's
nice
the
as
M?
well.
What's the difference?
You liked it. You saw some guy at your bar who had it or something a while back.
Oh, that guy. I took a picture of it and I sent it to you. Oh, that was a beautiful watch.
It's roughly the same,
That's
but
a
it's
beautiful watch.
yeah,
And
you'd
that's
like
two
a
lines. Yeah.
nice steel sub.
Yeah, it's great. I think, I mean, like I said on my show the other day, I was obsessed with the, CK2915 forever and the 60th
Well, that's
anniversary.
gone now that you have that.
Well,
right?
no, it's totally gone, but it's been gone because
Yeah.
ever since I met this a year ago and I did a review of it, I was like, this is definitely a cooler watch because so many different things. Not only that, it's 3861.
That's kind of cool.
It's got the super duper taper on the fucking beautiful flat leg bracelet. Look at the taper on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It is like a silk factory. It is just so beautiful. And then just like, the whole thing with the, the alpha dial and the everything about it is just so, let me get my face out of the way. It's just so pretty. Yeah. And by the way, I have been going through sunny days and trying to apply angles at every level, trying to find those circles that you talked about.
Hasn't happened.
Found it. I think that guy might have had a bad satellite.
Okay.
What's really cool is the applied logo just really glows in the sunshine, which is really super cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. We're 2.5 hours in, guys. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful night. We've got our big guys: Eric B, Ray, Fergal, Andrew Wolkowicz, Joe LaFaro, and Ray again. Thanks so much for joining us on Friday night. It's a quiet night, but we love you anyway. Thanks so much, guys. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if somebody offers you a fake Rolex or a fake Omega, remember, give them the benefit of the doubt. They might have thought somebody might have sold it to them, But if they're in Chinatown, it's probably the truth, right? You got to be very, very careful. So do yourself a favor, protect yourself, or else, just be aware you're in the presence of a con.